guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm KB Lake and I am here to talk about something today. I have no clue. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. These first 3 videos, or however many videos I have up at this point on my channel, these are the first videos I've ever done for anything. So I'm just kind of winging it. I know I gave you guys my introduction, what my channel's about. I believe my last video we talked about, or I talked about coming up with the time and the space to do the things you want to do, whatever they are: photography, writing, blogging, whatever your passion is. So I don't know. I guess aside from saying all the time, I guess I can talk about my book. Long pause, awkward moment. My current work in progress, or my WIP as some prefer to say. I've actually started a few books, and I was currently working on one of them, but I had some events happen in the last couple of months in my personal life that I needed a way to get through. So my actual current project was actually put on hold. And now I'm doing my current project, which was inspired by the events that happened. And so this is my way of coping and working through what had happened. I'm not going to go into details. That's a little too personal right now. But it was nonetheless, for me, an emotionally traumatic event. So instead of focusing on it, I'm using the metaphors, or certain metaphors in this book, in order to work through it. So that being said, I believe, and the title of the book may change. Right now I'm calling it Shattered. And it's basically about this girl who loves her brother so much. She loves her brother absolutely. And her brother tries to love her, but something happened in the past with their mom that, though she had no control over, he basically blames her for it, and blames her for the death of their mother. So even though he tries so much to truly love her and mean it, like he promised his mother before she died, he's just not able to. And throughout the story, his dislike grows into hatred, and his hatred just grows stronger and stronger. And through the book, she has to make certain decisions that are against her own personal beliefs, or her own personal morals, if you will, that she has said she would never do no matter what. So she has to battle this with herself, and she goes to her friend to try and help work through it and figure out, what does she have to do in order to save herself and her land and her kingdom and her people, and what can she get away with not doing, but still keeping her people safe, and still keeping her land safe from her brother. So that is a rough synopsis, if you will, of the story. Um, and again, it's a story to help me, that is currently helping me work through um, some emotional trauma. Uh, but the stuff that happens in the story is very metaphoric, but it's metaphoric to me. So I'm sure it may not mean the same thing to somebody else, or maybe it will speak to somebody the same or to somebody different. Um, but right now, I am calling it my fictional memoir of an event of the loss and betrayal of love, truth, and family. So I think that probably might give you a little hint of what possibly it could be, but nonetheless, that's the book I'm working on. Um, I think I said before, right now, as of right now, I'm calling it Shattered. I don't know. I may switch it and possibly call it Soul Shattered or Shattered Soul, or maybe something entirely different by the time it's done. I don't know. But this is my current project. I don't know why I'm saying so much today. I apologize. I kind of I knew that I wanted to do a video for you guys, but I wasn't sure what, so I figured I'd just turn it on and what comes up comes up. So here we are. I'm saying a lot, and but I apologize so much. I know it can be a little annoying. Um Nonetheless, this is my current stuff that I'm working on. At some point, I would like to put this information on my website, which is it's up, ongoing, but it's not complete. It still has some of the sample stuff that hasn't been personalized yet. So again, it's up and going, but it's not 100% complete. However, my plan and my idea is to not only post links to my videos on my website, but also to post updates on my books and as far as where I am in the progress of my book. Right now, I am still working on the character development and the creature development. My book is based in a time of fantasy and magic. So it's a very the best way to describe it is what feels like fantasy and dream in our real world is actually what is reality in the world in which my story takes place. And what is reality here is actually what are more dreamlike, if you will, in this world. So it's full of magic, it's full of wonder, it's full of ethereal beauty, everything. You've got creatures from human to elf to harpies to centaurs to minotaurs, trolls, goblins. Um, yes, dragons, but not just dragons, the lizards that fly. We have humanoids, if you will, that are pure blood dragon, and so they're of draconic descent. But that means because they're pure blood, they can change into human form whenever they want, but they can change into dragon form whenever they want. Nonetheless, point is, that's where I am right now in this current story. I am still working on character and creature development and plotting out the story. I know where I want to go with it, and I know roughly how I want to go about getting there, but that's pretty much it. I don't really have a breakdown right now. I don't have an outline right now. I just have the characters and the rough idea in my head, and that much I put down physically the rough idea so I can keep it. But that's where I'm at. I try and do a little every day, but you know what? I get caught up in life. Got to help the kids with school, got to go grocery shopping, and sometimes I just don't feel like writing, to be honest. And it's not that I don't necessarily feel like writing, it's just I feel like, oh, I just want to sit and just be. And I have a feeling that you guys can totally get where I'm coming from. Um, so, though I try to do a little bit of it every day, I don't always succeed in doing a little bit every day, but I am consistently doing something at some point. I probably tackle it at least a couple times a week, which is not 7 days a week, but it's still something. And that's really all that counts, as long as you're still doing something. And that's where I'm at right now. So there's the rough update for you. The current project I am working on right now. And yeah, um, that's what I got for you guys. I know this is kind of a short video. It's maybe 10-15 minutes, but I really don't know what else to say right now. But I hope you come back, even though I have a lot of ums and uhs and pauses. I really look forward to making more videos for you guys that you can watch, and that you can maybe take something from for your own projects, your own goals, your own dreams, whatever. It doesn't have to be writing. It doesn't have to be blogging, but maybe you can still take something away from my videos that can help you in that. So yeah, that's where I am. Like I said, this is a complete first for me, so I'm sure compared to many, I sound all over the place, or maybe a little unsure, which I'm not unsure. I just get caught in what I'm trying to say, and then I finish my thought, and then I'm like, there's something else I gotta say, but I don't know what it is. So there we are. That's pretty much all I got for today. On that note, I guess we'll leave with a small smile on the mistakes everybody makes, and the knowledge, so you guys know what I'm currently working on. I'm going to work out what other kind of videos to do specifically for the author part of my channel, as far as updates, tidbits, suggestions, ideas that work for me. Maybe they'll work for you. Eventually I would like to do virtual write-ins, but I am not quite ready to do write-ins, or I should say not write-ins. I'm not quite ready to do anything live yet, since I've just started. But eventually I do want to get there. So there's that. There's my daughter yelling my name, even though she's supposed to be having quiet time. So, like I said in my other video, you do it when you got time. But no time is ever perfect. You do it when you do it. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, you make it work. But those are my ideas for different videos and such, and I'm sure I'll come up with more. If you guys have ideas of other things that you might want my thoughts on, or want me to do a video about, please let me know, and I will definitely see what I can do, especially for my first time. But I think I can be pretty flexible. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, and don't forget to like and subscribe, And I will have the links to my website and my author Facebook page. So you can just click the link and go visit, check it out. And I guess, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great day, have a great week, and I will talk to you later.